Hey folks, this is Tracy with Scrappy's Rustics. Y'all, I got a really cool project here today. It's a little out of my wheelhouse, but I had a lot of fun making it. We are using decoupage paper number 1140. We're using an IOD wood canvas. I believe it's an 8x10. Yeah, it's 8x10. They're very great quality. Right there is Waverly chalk paint. I believe it's in the color ivory. And we are using Pentart matte decoupage varnish and glue, kind of similar to what you'd use for Mod Podge. So we put that all over the canvas board, painted it white because whenever you're using decoupage paper, you want your background to be light so it really makes your image pop. I love this image. It's so vintage, and I just love everything about it. The birds, the nest, the whole spiel. So there's excess paper. I'm just using my little gator sander there to get all the excess off, and leaves it a nice clean edge. And I am sealing the entire piece using Pentart Ultra Matte. It's fantastic. I had a few stencils there. I wasn't sure where this was going exactly because, like I said, this is really out of my wheelhouse, but I had a lot of fun. So we have this brick stamp, stencil. All the products so far that I'm showing you are available on our website at scrappysrustics.com. So right there is the brick stencil, and the product I'm using is Pentart Heavy Gel. It dries like opaque, kind of clearish. It depends what you put it on and how thick it is, because I want to give this this piece a raised texture. I want to give it some interest and just a lot of texture. So I put it on there, just filled it in. Whatever you have, if you have a credit card, a little spatula knife, a squeegee, whatever you have to get it filled in there. Right there, I'm just kind of trying to give it more texture instead of making it super smooth because I wanted it, like I said, more texture. Anything that goes over on the edge, just wipe it off. And I ended up doing the opposite corners. This stencil I got, I believe, oh good Lord, I think it was Amazon. I think it's actually in my Amazon store, which all my affiliate links can be found on our website as well, scrappysrustics.com. Up in the corner menu area, it says affiliates. So I'm doing the same thing in this corner, and I let them dry overnight. I can't tell you exactly how long it takes the heavy body gel to dry before it's workable, but I'd give it a couple of hours. I did this project over a few days just because like I said, I wasn't really sure. I was just kind of playing and seeing what I could do. I can tell you right now that stencil that I just used, the side that had the larger stencil came out much better than the smaller. So I can tell you that. So you can't even see it, but when we get some color on here, it just comes alive. So I decided to do the other two corners opposite. I did up and top and bottom on the left. This I don't even know what you call this stencil, some kind of fancy pattern, and the other side I did the brick. And I taped off any area. See, that looks cool because it's wet. I taped off any areas I didn't want to get the medium on because I didn't want to put bricks over my bird's face. So that's why I taped that off. And you didn't need to see all that. You guys know how to tape. I mean, we need to get to the good stuff, the juice. So it's all dry there, and you can't even see it. The home decor color paint is Nantucket Blue, and I forget what the Dixie Belle is. Some kind of midnight something. So again, I was trying to get some of the colors within this decoupage paper. I really lucked out between mixing these two colors. I really think I came pretty close to bringing that bluish grayish out of the nest area itself. And look at that just come alive. The left side, you can't even tell, has a raised stencil on it, but once you put some product on there, boy, it just comes right to life. Now, you don't have to paint the heavy body gel or whatever you use for a raised stencil. You can use waxes, you can use, you could just dry brush. I'm kind of, in a sense, I'm dry brushing here. I'm not going down deep. I'm trying to hit the tops of all of these. So I'm going lightly, but you could use mica powders, you could use waxes, whatever you fancy. This one was a lot of fun, and I really love the way it came out. Putting the paper towel on the more intricate, see that stencil there is very intricate, just seemed to make it all blend better. And you kind of have to feel, because you can't really see the raised part unless you get the sun right or just do it by feel. So I just went back and forth, adding a little dark, adding a little of the Nantucket Blue here and there until I liked it. I decided to do the sides the same way and just kind of blend it in so it all looked like it was, one flowing piece. But I really love how it came out, and I'm really happy with it. And this is why it's important to seal your piece before you you do any work too, because if you happen to make a mistake or get paint somewhere you don't want it, if it's sealed properly, you should be able to wipe it off fairly all the way, if not maybe just a tiny bit left behind, but make sure you seal your pieces first. So then I thought it needed something, I wasn't sure. It just needed a little warmth. It needed to be all brought together, so I very, very lightly dry brushed some white paint all around the edges and then just here and there, and boy, that just smoothed it all out, and I feel like it brought the whole piece together. Overall, I'm very pleased with this. It is out of my wheelhouse, but I thought, what the heck, I'm going to try something new, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out our website at scrappysrustics.com, and feel free to follow me on YouTube, Facebook, share, like, follow. Thank you for watching.